Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing my pickups from local comic book shops for the week of March 13th, 2024. I also didn't make a video last week because, as you guys may know if you follow me on social media, my comic book store got crashed into by a car, so wasn't really able to pick up very many books last week. I went to another shop and picked up just a couple, but I felt really gross doing it. So I will also have books from last week as well as some books from a garage sale that I hit up actually. So to get us started for this week from Dynamite Comics, here is Declan Shelby and Drew Moss's Thundercats. This is issue number 2, and it of course introduces a new Thundercat into the mix. Stoked to check that out. We've got this book from Massive, which is called Washed in the Blood, issue number 1. This crazy cover. I'm really excited to read this one. I have no idea what it's about. It looks crazy. I'm stoked to read it. From Zenescope, that's right. I have a Zenescope book. I can't think of the last time that's happened. This is a 48-pager, and this is True Horror Mysteries, The Babysitter Killer, and Other Terrifying Tales. Check that out. Another book that I'm really excited to check out from Dark Horse Comics. This is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, issue number 1. Just look how cool that looks. This looks awesome. I'm really stoked to check that out as well. Man, I'm stoked about everything this week. Here's another Dark Horse book I'm stoked about. It's from Tom King, of course, the creative team of Supergirl. What is it? Woman of Tomorrow? This is Helen Windhorn. Sorry, Helen Windhorn. Windhorn. Wow, I can't talk. There's a couple of covers for this one. This one had a cool like foil trade dress cover, so I grabbed that one. I'm stoked to check that one out. Tom King always doing good, cool stuff there. Here's another one I'm really stoked to check out. This is from Boom's imprint, Boombox, the all ages Boom imprint. This is I Heart Skull Crusher. It looks really cool. I'm just excited to check that out. And again, excited to check out more stuff. I'm pretty excited to check out most of the stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. From Boom Studios, here's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, The Return, issue number 2. Of course, co-written by Amy Jo Johnson, the actual Pink Ranger there. This one, man, I really liked the first one, surprisingly. I didn't know I would like it so much, but I really loved the first issue. I thought it was really cool. I actually reviewed it with a friend on the podcast that we do, called All New All Different #1 Comics / We Read a Comic. Yeah, this was cool. I'm really excited to check out issue number 2 and see where that goes. From Image Comics, we've got Transformers number 6. I think this is the last time we're going to see Daniel Warren Johnson doing art in this. I think that's on this issue. I don't know. Here's a new number 1 from Rick Remender. This is Napalm Lullaby number 1. Heard some really cool stuff about this. Hopefully it's really cool. And we have the One Hand issue number 2 from Rom V here. And I also picked up the One Hand issue number 1, second printing. This is a really cool book. It was, I don't know how to explain it, and I forgot the name of the other book now. But, there was the One Hand and the Six Fingers, or the Six Finger, or whatever. But they, like, go together. So, really cool, unique thing going on there. Here is Dark Ride, issue number 11. Book has been phenomenal. Here's a new number 1, and I think this came out last week. I'm pretty sure it came out last week, but I obviously didn't get my copy. So here is Golgotha Motor Mountain number 1. Just looks cool, looks crazy. Looks like there's going to be some fun stuff going on there. I, of course, got my Kevin Eastman variant cover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 149. Really excited to see what happens with the Turtles. And then going over to Marvel, here is Wolverine, issue 45. Got the X-Men 97 Wolverine variant there. I have Immortal Thor, issue number 8. I cannot believe this is already on issue number 8. It seems like issue number 1 just dropped 8 months ago, I guess. And here is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 45. Check out the cool cover on that one. Pretty nice cover for Spider-Man. Here is a new number 1. This is Black Widow and Hawkeye that I'm throwing all over the place. Stoked to check that out. Stoked to see what happens here in Ultimate Black Panther number 2. Issue number 1 was really cool, so I'm excited to see what happens here with issue number 2. Always excited to see what's going to happen in Avengers Twilight. This is issue number 4. This is a really, really good series. If you're not reading it, definitely read it. It's one of the best Avengers series I think I've ever read. Here is Symbiote Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1. There's a rad cover there. Such cool stuff going on. We've got Carnage, and I don't even know what issue number this is. This is issue number 5. It's the Stormbreakers variant. I had to get it because it's got Spider-Gwen on the cover, of course. Cool cover. Here is my favorite character in Marvel. Well, I guess it's such a tie, I always want to say my favorite character, but we have Man-Thing and we have Jubilee, and this has Jubilee. This is Fall of the House of X, issue number 3. Variant edition. We got Jubilee on the cover there, blowing a bubble with her bubble gum, with her glasses on her head. Such a cool cover. I love this. I have to get it slabbed and have it back here on the wall because it's really cool. Here from Jeremy Holt is What If Venom, issue number 2. Really excited to check this one out. Had Jeremy Holt on a little while ago and we talked about What If Venom. Jeremy's just lining stuff up. There's such cool stuff happening here. I'm really, really excited to see where it goes in issue number 2. And another person who we had on a while ago at this point is writing this book, but this is Dead X-Men, issue number 3. Sorry, 3. This is Rain Gonzalez variant. And yeah, this is written by Steve Fox. Steve Fox, really, really awesome creator, really great writer. Definitely excited to check that out. And look, as an added bonus, I have another Jubilee cover. So really cool. Here is Venom, number 31, Symbiote Necrosis, part 1. Here is Spider-Gwen Smash, issue number 4. I got the variant edition with Dazzler, of course, but we got Spider-Gwen playing the drums back there. Super, super cool. This is a really fun little mini-series. Definitely check it out. And then, last but not least, I got Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 1. I got this foil cover because, I'm easily duped out of my money for foil, for shiny things. So I love every Ghost Rider book I've ever read. I don't think this will be any different. Really stoked to check it out. This is actually the book that me and Bob are covering this week on the podcast. So tune in and check that out. All new, all different, #1 comics podcast. And listen to us talk about Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 1. All right, let's go over the books I picked up last week, or rather, these are the books from last week that my local shop held for me, whatever. Here is Void Rivals, issue number 7, that cover. We have Void Rivals, issue number 7 with that cover. Got Night People, number 1 from Ani Press. Here is Antarctica, number 9 from Image Comics. More Spider-Gwen. Got Giant Size Spider-Gwen, number 1 from Marvel. Here's this really awesome cover for Weapon X-Men, number 1. And we got Ultimate X-Men, number 1. Just did this on the We Read a Comic podcast. Me and my co-host Benny talked about this book. Really fun stuff. I also grabbed this design variant. Got a whole bunch of armor going on there. Here is Miss Marvel Mutant Menace number 1. We got what I think is the final Daredevil Gang War book, issue number 4. Written by Erica Schultz there. Grabbed a pair of X-Men 32s because look who's on the cover. Here was a book that Bob and I did last week, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. I actually really liked the book a lot. If you want to check out the podcast and listen to us talk about it. Bob, not so much, but I really loved it. So listen to me blab about it if you want to hear my opinion on it. And here from IDW is some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution. There's that cover. Here's this cover. Here is this cover. Here is this cover as well. Really like this D cover here. And then we've got this cover. And last up from DC Comics, here's some Batman. Got Batman issue 145. That cover. That cover. this nice black blank variant. And the regular cover as well. And then, of course, Kelly Thompson's Birds of Prey, issue number 7, because that's really, really good. Because Kelly Thompson knows how to write. All right, let's get into the stuff that I picked up, back issues. But before we do that, I just want to give a shout out to Goats. Wow, I can't talk. Goats Flying Press. They sent me a preview copy of The Dead and the Damned, issue number 1 here. Nice big oversized graphic novel kind of first issue. Sebastian, the writer of the book, is going to be coming on the podcast so we can talk about this. So yeah, I got this nice preview copy. Really excited to talk to him all about this book. It's really cool. So look forward to that coming up soon. And then the back issues from the garage sale. Like I said, just went to a little garage sale this past weekend. They advertised they had comics. So anytime I see those, I try to hit them up and pick up what they have. Here is Eastman and Lard's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Adventures, issue 21. These two are in really rough shape, by the way. So the Turtles book's really rough, but that's okay. Here's issue 13 as well. Got from Malibu Comics, one of my favorite publishers. Here is Tom Mason's Dinosaurs for Hire, issue number 4. Here from Valiant Comics is Turok Dinosaur Hunter, issue number 4. And issue number 5. And issue number 11, as well as issue number 4 from what I'm assuming. I think this is the second volume, I guess. It's definitely not that first volume. We got DC Comics Justice League of America, issue 106. Here from Marvel is Captain Marvel, issue 22, this great cover. I got Harvey Classics. This is Flintstones, issue number 5. Here is the, I always mess up when I say this word. Amalgam. I always want to say Amaglam when I read it. Amalgam Comics. The mashup Marvel and DC stuff here is Super Soldier, issue number 1. Amalgam, not Amaglam. Here is Hulk, issue 14. From Marvel Comics with Red Hulk there. We also have Incredible Hulk issue 400, fun foil cover. As I said before, I love foil shiny covers. I got some Commandy, The Last Boy on Earth from DC Comics. This is issue 24. This is issue 34. And here is issue 36. Here is the Astonishing X-Men Saga one-shot. Grab some Daredevil. Here's issue 303. Here is issue 317. Here's issue 318. Here is a really great cover for Hellstorm, issue number 11. The Prince of Lies. Sorry, I got a little fold there, but we'll fix that later. Here's a book that I never see anywhere. Here's issue number 2 of Dark Water from Marvel Comics. Got What If, issue 31. This is What If Spider-Man had kept his cosmic powers. Here is X-Men Adventures Season 2, issue number 6. I got this cool Robin 2 Joker's Wild Collector's set. It's got all this stuff in it, but again, it's shiny, so why wouldn't I? Grabbed some Powerpuff Girls. Here's issue 27. And issue 45. Back to the Amalgam stuff. Here's Doctor Strange Fate number 1. Here's Batman 520. I think you all know what's in here. And last but not least, I grabbed DC's Stalker number 1. I had never heard of this, so there's that. And one more book that I forgot. I see it over here in the corner of my eye. I read it. It was freaking amazing. Let's talk about it for just a second. This is Derek Kirk Kim's The Last Mermaid, #1. Now, sad side note, I had Derek Kirk Kim on. We talked all about this book. We talked about everything that Derek's doing and all cool stuff, and I lost the episode. It got deleted accidentally from the StreamYard servers, sadly. So this is such a good book. This is, in all honesty, probably the best thing I've read so far this year. It is amazing. I strongly suggest you go out and find a copy if you can. I know it's going to a second print. It's like sold out. Definitely want to pick this up. It is phenomenal. And that's all I can say. I don't want to give anything away about it. Make sure you guys go check out a copy if you can. Ask your shops for a second print, whatever you got to do. But it is really good. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys picked up this week. Let me know if I missed out on anything awesome. As always, thank you so much for being subscribed, liking the video, commenting, doing whatever the heck you do on YouTube. And if you can, please check out my podcast. Again, that's all new, all different, #1 Comics Podcast. Check us out this week. We'll be doing Ghost Rider Final Vengeance. It'll be fun. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.